Data and kind of being evidence-led is really important to Essex and its partners. And we really kind of understand the value and the potential it can bring to help us prepare for the future. Our ambition is really to use data from across the different organisations and pulling it together to think about the whole system. And we want to do that to help us tackle some of our biggest challenges. Some of the biggest challenges in turning data into actionable knowledge is the fact that we lose sight of the original purpose of it to begin with. So it's really key that we work out what the 2 or 3 big key questions are that we're trying to do, and that will help us focus on the insight that we need to extract to the other end. It's not just about insight, it's about impact as well. So I think it's really important that we influence people, that we ask people the right questions, and that we can really articulate the story. One of my favourite quotes is about people that are drowning in data and thirsting for insight. And I think in this kind of data-driven world, it's so easy to access information, but actually if you're not clear about what you're trying to do in the first place and what questions you're trying to answer, it becomes really impossible to try to find the answers to those questions. And I think that it's really important that we have a role to play to help people to articulate questions and to really think about what the end looks like before we start something. So the Essex Data Programme is about enhancing the kind of data across different partners, joining it together to help us tackle some of our issues earlier. So through PredictX, we've shared the data in a non-identifiable way and in a safe way, meeting our information governance regulations, which is fantastic. We've been able to create some dashboards, and the dashboards tell us insight and things that we don't already know. With the Essex Data Programme, we've combined data from across different organisations, and it's really helped us to quantify the kind of environmental and economic risk factors that are associated with to predict whether a child is likely to be ready for school. Some of those factors included kind of data from kind of youth offending services, so where there was antisocial behaviour happening in an area, it increased the risk. Where there was a child living in a household with depression and postnatal depression within a household, that increased the risk of a child not being ready for school. The insight has enabled us to work with the community in Basildon in a different way. We highlighted hotspots that were not our hotspots that we were anticipating to see from our data. So we've been able to work with the community to co-produce a theory of change, and we worked with the community to work out what types of interventions would be best in that place.